So despite thoughts of people that fail, Halloween's not just some satanic veil. There's some true religious note, and it's not bad to devote a little time to know what holidays entail. Yeah, I'm serious, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween used to have some significance in Christianity, and might still. I think it was a vigil on its own until they simplified the calendar in what I want to say is 1956. To be fair, Halloween, or All Hallows Eve as it's sometimes called, might have something with roots in another religion, but let's be frankly honest with ourselves. Taking things from other religions is not all that new to Christianity. Look at the concept of hell, and look at how the Norse did it. However, you didn't come here just to hear me harp on religion, you came here to see me play a game. The reason I even brought up religion in the first place has to do with the fact that today's game, The Binding of Isaac, has some serious roots in the Bible. Genesis chapter 22, in case you're wondering. This is basically a one-off video, just for being so close to Halloween, and the fact that I haven't posted anything in 2 weeks. I kind of owe you guys an apology a little bit. So let's see who we get for this run. Oh, Isaac himself. Now I want to be honest, I've done quite a bit with this game already. As you can tell, Isaac has the D6. I could swear that its cooldown time has gone down since I first started playing. It's like they've patched it to be a 3-room recharge instead of a 6-room recharge. At least I could have sworn it was a 6-room at one point. And you know what? Let's go with a boss right away. Why not? An easy boss at that, kind of. Just very methodical approach to this one. Watch, I'll still manage to mess it up. Yeah, there's not much to say, other than the people that are outside really need to shut up. Damn it! I knew I would mess up on this boss. One thing in the room, and it still manages to hit me. That's pretty much the story of my life with Binding of Isaac. And I managed to get him locked over there. Huh, nice. Now, let's see what we get. Rather than go with a simple 1 heart container, we get a speed up. To an extent, this may actually be more valuable than just being able to take a couple extra hits every now and then. Will we be able to recharge this thing in time for the treasure room? I'm not holding out much hope for that, to be honest with you. First floor, you're not likely to get that to happen. And I'm not going to, despite the fact that you plainly see a curse room right around here. Let's see what this room gives me. I'll only be slightly upset if it gives me a spacebar item. If it gives me something passive, and it gave me a spacebar item. Hold on while I go check that curse room. Considering what the item is, the curse room will actually have some use. That's the thing about curse rooms, they sometimes lead right into the secret room. They must know that a lot of players don't go as far as to visit curse rooms very often. I'm just trying to decide whether to risk trying for Guppy this run. But considering what else I have to pick up, the answer is going to be no. I'm not going to bother with it. The Guppy's Pod lets you trade 1 heart container for 3 soul hearts. You get that at the end of the run, consider yourself very lucky. This stage of the game, not so much. So, with that taken care of, let's move on to the next floor. I cannot promise that I'll fully complete the game successfully, because I have been able to do that, and without the Ipecac, no less. Yes, there is an item named Ipecac. I think it's just been in there since Wrath of the Lamb. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Or I'll look at the wiki sometime later. But who would look up the wiki in the middle of the recording? That's just kind of bad form right there. I'm not going to bother giving enemies their appropriate names except in one case. Other than bosses, of course. I didn't bother naming Gemini, but that's because he should have been too easy to mention. There's literally only one enemy whose name I care about, and it's because of the joke I keep coming up with when, well, the pseudo joke I keep coming up with whenever I encounter him. Monstro is actually not that hard either. If you're patient and don't pull a stupid stunt like trying to sit there for his spray attack. He's more annoying than anything because I have so little power at this stage. I wasn't lucky enough to get a power item. Do I want to risk re-rolling the stem cells? Why not? Faster shots. Handy in some places, although I'm still not 100% convinced that giving up a heart container was worth it this time. Frame rate probably took a hit here. It's about par for the course with Flash and this computer. Mine's not exactly the most high-tech thing. Troll Bomb. Go figure. Game's kind of trolling me with lack of keys as it is. Still bombs. Oh yeah, now I know the frame rate's definitely going to take a hit here. As soon as I shoot, this whole mess is going to open right up. Slowly. Get rid of a few entities on screen at least. Technically, I don't need to get rid of Guardian Flies to get a room cleared, but why not? Honestly, why not at this point? And I seriously wish they'd give me a key. Let's see what this pill does. Ask and ye shall receive. Though first thing I'm going to do is actually check the shop. Keeping that in mind for later. Because that purse might actually come in handy, especially if I get Now I'm re-rolling this. This is very good. I can actually find the super secret no problem with this thing. There's a secret right up there. I'll get back to that one. What I'm gonna do is grab this. Once I start finding I get this one and the coin purse mixed up all the time. I don't have any bombs to work with, though. Torments me more with that one. Let's try the curse room. Could have used the bomb in the other room. Oh well. And so I go without the secret room's one floor. Not as big of a loss as you'd think, but it still kind of hurts a bit. Into my opinion, what is the hardest set of levels in the game for your set of power? This or the depths, I don't know which. By this time, though, you're usually not a powerhouse yet. In my case, I've just got fast shots and fairly weak damage output. And tend to have situations where I push enemies right into my own paths. I have a feeling this run's not even going to make it to the first mom boss. Curse of Darkness really doesn't help, but I don't really need a map. And we're screwed. I can already tell we're screwed. Though if I play really conservatively, I might make it. Of course, if I played this way to begin with, we wouldn't be in this fix now, would we? Alright, we've recovered. I'm gonna clear one more room and re-roll that thing. Not too keen on infestation. At least it's an easy path to get back to there. I should honestly be getting rid of these guys with the big maws first, but the flies are more likely to land a hit in a situation like this. Always get rid of the little guy. I have a feeling the Spelunker hat's not going to tell me anything on this floor. Oh well. Excuse me. Oh, sweet lord. This usually means a win for me. Little tricky to aim, of course, but think about it. Free explosives. Any run with free explosives, you'd be ashamed if you lost it. You know what? While we're here... Nope, nothing there. The shot speed up may actually be hindering me here. Can I get a few range downs to make this work? Oh, never mind. Okay, there's a secret room attached to this one. Whoops. I am not bothering with the Anarchist Cookbook. I can't see which one's the entrance. Up? This way? I guess I can't access it from a boss room. And I see no other connecting rooms, so we might have have botched our chance here. Don't like you. I don't have enough money to use that slot machine anyway. You get good with the Ipecac, you can... Like I said, the game is practically yours if you know how to control this thing. And after having gotten it several times, I've learned most of the basics. I've never tried to do it with increased shot speed, though. And that's gonna be pretty tricky to get. Hanged Man card, please. So, why don't I try re-rolling that Anarchist Cookbook, see if anything else can drop from here. Huh, it can. Alright. Okay. Is it up? It's up. Isaac's Fork. I want to say that's health regen. Like it's kind of like Charm of the Vampire on a lesser scale. But, again, I really don't memorize everything in these. Looks like I'm taking whatever the boss gives me. And it's Pestilence, which means it's the cube, which means that wouldn't have been an issue anyway. Because Pestilence can only drop the cube of meat, as far as I know. Broken. Ridiculously broken. Whoops! That wasn't intent. That was not necessary. Even more broken when you can play ice hockey with power-ups. Which is what I meant to do rather than bomb myself and lose my last soul heart. The game would have told me already. Let's see... Here we go. Spiders I kind of hate regardless. Game would have chimed, so no secret room there. Kind of tricky getting used to this much speed. Also, the super secret is in this room. Yeah, let's go in here. Burn up all the money. And rather than try to shoot Ipecac at the thing, that's what the cube of meat is being used to do. There went my last coin for the moment. See what this does. Not much use in this run. And because I'm on recording and I don't feel like I have enough patience, I'm going to bomb all three of these to get out of here. In a real run, I'd probably be trying to milk this. Ooh, missing page. I have a random chance to get the death effect every time I take damage. Something like a 1 in, I want to say 1 in 20 chance. Yeah, I hate these types of spiders. Always funny to watch them jump onto spikes in their own accord, though. Let's see. There. Last trip to that room. Let's see. And that is what I mean by playing ice hockey with power-ups. Very handy intermediate skill, right there. Alright. So I can still use the shop if it comes about. Yeah, might as well check. Sure, now I get it. I would rather have homing bombs. Like this. This is just explosives everything. Nope, not close enough. Or maybe it is. Get me to the side. Gish clones. Normally their diagonal fire isn't bad, but this time I got a bad situation. Let me see if I can get a different deal. That was a worse deal. I should not have done that. The notched pickaxe is kinda useless when I still have the D6 for at least another floor. Around depths is where I need to start seriously looking into replacing my D6. And I've barred off any access to the chest and done another stupid move in the process. Schmuck bait. Let's do it from here. Oh. This marks the first time I've lost with Ipecac. And... Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it. This is Frosty signing out in failure.